Yo, what up, Toshi here? In today's video, we're taking a look at all the characters for the base roster in Madoka Magica Magia Exedra. This is just the characters that are going to be in the base roster of the game. We'll get more characters, of course, later on. We have no idea who the first limited characters, or not limited characters, but the first banner characters of this game are going to be. I don't assume all of these characters here to be in the game right away. Probably some of these characters are banner characters, especially when we get to the second screen here. I'm a little nervous to show this on camera just because those characters have not been shown whatsoever um, on the YouTubes and stuff like that. But we have Madoka Kaname. You know her, she's the protagonist of the series. Himika, another protagonist of the series. I would say Madoka is like the main character, but Himika seems also like the main character to me. Mami Tomo, another character of the Pinta. I'm trying to remember because I play League of Legends. Pentakill means 5, right? So 5, right? This is the 5 main characters of the first series. Sayaka my favorite. Love this character. This character is so cool, man. Especially that cape. The cape is insane. Kyoko Sakura, very nice. Honestly, Kyoko is a character that is very well designed, in my opinion. I believe the voice actor for Kyoko is the best voice actor for any of the characters by far. I'll be honest, because it matches the character so well. Also, do like her fight in the anime again. For those of you that have seen it, I really do like her fight scene. In the third movie, it was so good. It was peak. It was just great. It was great. Insanely cracked character. I loved her introduction to the story. It's so good. Hiro Tamaki. Again, this is from the side story. I have not watched it yet. I said this in the last video. I actually will dedicate time to watching it today. Assuming that I get through, because I don't know if I want to watch the main series again first and then go to the side story, or if I just want to skip to the side story right away and then watch the main story again later. We'll see. Okay, Yachio Namami. I like the last name. I do. Namami. Namami. Okay, let me stop. Saruna Yui. These three characters are like the, from what I was watching in the side story, these are like the main three of that season, or that particular season, I guess you'd call it. Felicia Mitsuki. I don't know who this character is, but I assume she's part of the main story unless she's not. Ana Futaba. This was the shield character we saw the preview of. So she's gonna be obviously you can just tell by her design alone she's gonna be a defensive character. Oh yeah, we saw that Yui was I might as well talk about the role of the characters. We saw that Yui was a buffer or a supporter, so she's gonna have buffs some shape or form in her kit. We saw that Iro Tamaki was a breaker alongside Madoka Kaname. So these two characters will be breakers. These are gonna be your toughness breakers of the enemy. Kemi was an attacker. Yachio Namami, I believe she was an attacker from what I remember. It would make sense though that she was an attacker because we have Iroha Tamaki, right, as the breaker, Yui as the buffer, and then her being the attacker would make the most sense here. But again, don't quote me on that. I do remember Futaba being a defender though, for sure. And Mitsuki, I mean, just by her kit alone, she seems like she's going to be a DPS attacker. But again, there is a trailer already out. I have not seen it yet. So I could be talking my butt here again. Momoko Tagame. Rena Minami. Wow, this design is cool. I like the twin tails. It's really cute. Kaede Akino. I've never seen this character. She looks like a phoenix to me. So maybe she might be fire element from what I assume here. Maybe this I don't know. I don't want to sit here and just say this character is like green when she could be like light. And I don't want to say this character could be like blue when, or like water, right? When she could be a different element. She seems like she's a buffer though. I mean, I see the musical note right there in her on her sash. Kaede seems like a buffer in me just because just her design overall doesn't seem like a fighting character. I could be wrong though. She could be a mage. She could be hitting the opponents with this stick even. So maybe she's not a mage, but does look like a phoenix to me though. And probably probably the biggest giveaway of the fire element. Ren Isuzu. I don't know what to go off of just like design alone. By the looks of the character, maybe another buffer. Oriko Mikune. So we saw this character, well, actually, I saw this character yesterday. I did not include in the video. And from what I remember of the video itself, she was attacking. She didn't have any defending, any buffing skills, what it seemed like. So she's probably a breaker or attacker. I want to say one of the two. I'm leaning towards attacker. Kirika Kure. Again, I do really looks like the one of the characters from Another, the girl with the eye patch. I keep saying this, but she really does to me. I don't know what this character would be. I assume she's an attacker though, because I did also watch her trailer yesterday alongside Oriko. Just from the looks of the trailer, she didn't have any buffing or defending capabilities. Holy moly, this is a lot of characters I've not seen before. All right, we have Karin Misono. Last name, okay. I'm thinking of a Blue Archive character. Okay, that's probably why I'm like the last name sounds so familiar. Cool design. She has a giant witch hat. Seems like mage of sorts. I don't know what she would be. I mean, the hat is so huge, man. It reminds me like there was like this game I played, like Adventure Quest Worlds, and in the game you could customize like your character, like an MMORPG, right? So you customize your character, and there would be like some joke items you could obtain, and it would be like a hat that was like super abnormally large. I'm talking like from the bottom of the screen to the top of the screen, you could have that hat in your character. It was so goofy. This is what the hat reminds me of. The hat is so goofy, but overall, cool design, man. Asuka Tatsuki. We're talking about regular Magic High. Really good at anime, by the way. One of the better animes when it comes to, I want to say, action, and honestly, what I consider to have one of the best soundtracks in anime of all time, like OSTs. A regular Magic High is just goaded. Nanaka Tokiwa. I'm just gonna go through the characters fast here because I mean, like if we sit here and talk about like the character designs and what element the character could potentially be without really knowing it, it's just room for disappointment, especially considering that most of these characters have not been revealed in any way, shape, or form. Now we have seen this character right here on the right, and she was of the light elements, and she was an attacker. If I remember, we saw this in the video before. So yeah, but for the rest of these characters, I don't remember. Did we? Which one was it? I think it was Rika. We saw also on the preview, and she was a fire attacker. So we at least know that she's a fire attacker here, and then she is a light attacker. But cool design, man. I like the. It's not a Shrine Maiden outfit, and that thing in the middle is kind of giveaway that it's like a fantasy setting type of outfit. But I like the outfit in general. Layla Ibuki. I'm not gonna comment on design. Like why is this character not wearing more than this, bro? I think this is a little weird. It's just me. It might just be me. Give this character some pants, please. Thank you. Laika Kumi. I wonder, do any of you really know any of these characters? Because if these characters have been in the, I assume these characters have been in the Madoka IP for quite some time now. I've never seen any of these characters, not a single one. Even in fan art, I haven't seen a single one of these characters in the internet. Just none of these. Mito Aino. She looks like a little mouse. It reminds me of Lumi from Withering Waves a little bit. Kokoro Awane. Just based on design alone, I could say she probably is looking to be like a healer just because of the hat she has on. It seems like a medic. But again, I don't want to sit here and say that she's a healer when she could be something else. Hana Sarasa. For some reason, this outfit reminds me a little bit of Pennywise, which doesn't help that I recently watched this like Pennywise horror game like the other day. But yeah, she looks like Pennywise a little bit to me. What are these comparisons I'm making right now? Himika Mao. Oh, this is cool. She has like a wrestling belt around, like a WWE championship belt around her waist. This is cool. This is actually pretty cool. So is she like a puncher? Like, because if she's like a melee character, I think that'd be pretty sick, right? Really sick way to make some animations for this character, honestly. Hazuki Yusa. I remember mentioning this character, like, just the blonde aesthetic of this character is really cute. She was light element attacker. We saw this in a previous video, so we don't really need to say too much about this character. Ayame Mikuri. Like, I don't know. Like, this is like, what is that aesthetic, like that anime character aesthetic? Chunibiya? I don't know how to say it, but, you know, that's definitely this character design. It's a dead giveaway of it. Overall, it's cool, though. I'm always a big fan of pink hair, so any character pink hair is just adorable to me instantly. Masara Kagame. This right here might just be the character a lot of people like, just based on the fact that she is showing a lot in the front. I remember seeing like was she the defender character we saw in the previous video? Rika, we went over her, the fire attacker. Riko. Okay. Riko Chiaki. I have no idea what I would even say about this character. She's holding up. So many characters so far are holding like staffs of some sort. I've noticed just like that is seems to be like the main weapon a lot of these characters like hold like she's holding one. Ashley Taylor. This is the most American name we've had on this roster so far. You would like to me this would be like a collab character just by the name alone. Nothing about this screams Japanese at all. This is hilarious though. Kushu Arena. I think all the characters look cool, right? Like all the characters look really unique. I would say like the art for this game again. I've said this plenty times in previous videos. They've killed it with the designs for a lot of these characters. Yuma Chitose. This is the maybe this might be the mouse and not Mito. This is a very small character. Oh my gosh! Just from her size alone, she's probably a supportive buffer. Super small though. Holy moly! Natsuki Utsuho. Probably blue element, water, just from the looks of it. I mean, I see like she has like that's not scuba diving like gear, but it seems like she has something she puts over her eyelids. Kako Natsumi, very like very elegant character. I would have said cute, but very elegant character. Oh my god, I can't read this. Definitely to me, it seems like Chinese aesthetic. You have like the outfit, the attire, just like the overall design of it, and then the name, of course, is a dead giveaway. Blue color, most likely blue element water. Honoha Shizume. I think she's holding a sword. I don't know for sure, but it seems to be like a blade wielder of sorts. All right, so like if I'm being honest here, the characters for me that are like the just the coolest designs we've seen here so far, and just in my opinion, right? I think Himika Maho is like one of the coolest, honestly. Like I think that this is sick, right? This is actually sick. Man, maybe I have something for cape characters because if I say this character and then I turn around and say Sayaka Miki, who is also wielding a cape, I have an issue. I have like a superhero complex, it seems like. But this is cool. This is so cool. I love this. I love this. And then like Karin Misano for the giant hat, I think is like the crazy. Like I love it. I love the giant hat. It's so goofy. It's cool. It's so cool, man. Other than that, I think like the designs overall are just really good. Hazuki Yusa obviously because she looks absolutely gorgeous, but even Ayame Mikuri just from the Chuni design, right? Overall, they knocked out of the park with all the characters. I think they look great. I'm really excited. We could obviously tell what some of the characters have done. Like the first page here, we could tell what most of the characters have done. Like this one right here, I still don't know what she would do. Maybe a buffer. We'll see though. But that's it. Thank you for watching. Let me know down below. I never really say this, but like let me know down below what character you're most excited to start playing with in this game and like your favorite design overall from the characters we've seen in this video. That's it. Thank you for watching and have a nice rest of your day. Bye-bye.